unbearable loss, and the ensuing grief that follows have a way of stripping away every layer of life that allowed that life to make sense. Life is no longer good and meaningful. What used to be solid foundation is now shaky and unreliable. I feel afraid and alone, and I'm not sure what to do. As each layer of who I am is torn away, nothing seems to fit anymore, and suddenly I'm increasingly uncomfortable in my own skin. No amount of tugging or shifting or rearranging seems to put me back together so I can be okay. In an instant, though, I remember the way Drake walked through his biggest fear, a disease that robbed him of seemingly everything. I watched the tearing down, but more importantly, I witnessed the beautiful recreation of the playful, tender-hearted mountain mover. And the remaking was full of grace and peace and joy, and most importantly, it was full of hope. I can see his radiant face and his smile, and I can hear his voice. I can hear his voice whispering in my ear, "You've got this, babe. Do not be afraid. Be brave and shine light in your profession. You were created to shine light." So I choose to follow in his footsteps, his really, really big footsteps. But I know I cannot walk this route alone. I need people, specifically people who know me, and importantly, people who know Drake. But before I'm even aware of this need, there you are, my VLI friends and colleagues. You bring messages of love and grace. You are present with me in my pain. You shower me with patience and kindness, so much patience and kindness that it's almost overwhelming. Slowly, new layers are forming, mending the places of my heart and spirit that have been laid bare by unbearable loss. You send me messages through Facebook that tell of Drake's impact in your life, whether you met him or not. You come to California and you hike the hill behind my house with me. You sit with me in the silence and the loneliness. You remind me of who I am and that I too have a purpose. You give me a pocket full of glorious marbles. You cry and laugh with me as we remember him. You step outside your comfort zone and sing and dance on a stage at VLE in front of all kinds of people with me. You stand in a church and tell the story of your friendship with Drake, even when it's terrifying. You write me letters. You speak truth to my heart so I know that I matter and will be okay. And then you go the next level. You raise a whole bunch of money. You share ideas about how we can honor Drake at Ross Point. And then you build the most glorious memorial on the edge of the river that he loves so much. A memorial that perfectly embodies who Drake is. It's a place to gather where conversations can be real and vulnerable. You put every single VLI principle into practice, and you do it in such an overwhelming and beautiful way that slowly but surely, because of you, because of each one of you, I am learning how to embrace my new normal. I will never be the same, but I am not altogether different either. In the tearing away and recreating, I am stronger, but I now have smoother edges. I'm more tenacious and gritty, yet quicker to cry for all the suffering that I now see around me. I see life as the clash between the good and the terrible, the beauty that happens when you're standing on the mountaintop, and the pain that you feel when you're deep in the valley. I am eternally thankful for you, for each one of you, and the way you have joined me in this most challenging walk through the valley of the shadow of death. It has been by far the most difficult path I have ever walked, so hard, but it has also been the most beautiful. May we all let hope arise as we walk together in order to shine light. Thanks to you, thanks to all of you, Drake's legacy will live on in the profession through the swings at Ross Point, and I, for one, think his legacy will help our profession thrive. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart.